everyone, respected judges, viewers and my dear friends. I am Sanjeevani Santosh Rathod from KJ Somaya College, Vidyavihar. India has a vast healthcare system. It has changed tremendously over the 21st century. Health is wealth is a great saying, but no one values it till someone suffers from illness. I am here to highlight the same issue in my topic, Indian health system. The approach of Indian medical system was one of holistic treatment. India is known as the land of Ayurveda, which is traditional form of medicine. In spite of medical inventions and development, most of Indian people believe in old treatment methods. As said by John Quelch, view health as an investment and not as an expense. Family doctor is still most intellectual than MD or MS in many villages. Hospitals are mostly concentrated in cities and primary healthcare is then weak in urban and rural areas. Health system suffers from a massive shortage of trained health workers. You must have heard various rumors in these last 2 years. Your WhatsApp, your Facebook was overloaded with new treatment to avoid or recover from corona. It is a bitter fact that even though we had completed many missions from Mangal to Moon, but in the field of healthcare we still have an emotional rather than scientific attitude. We prefer a Gadza Vaidya rather than a specialist. A superstitious and blind nature is a big obstacle in our progress. Each and every individual plans a lot about his life, his career, his employment and retirement, but nobody worries about health. The tendency of Indian people over health is almost negligible. We all know the famous quote by Catherine Pulsifer, our health is something we often take for granted, but there are certain things which should never be taken for granted. The Indian government is spending approximately hardly 2% of its GDP over the healthcare system. It is the bone of contention for almost a year when we were banging the thali or lighting the lamp during the corona pandemic. Government should start to think deeply over this cause and increase the GDP in the health sector. India is the biggest market for the world. You must have heard remdesivir and its shortage during the coronavirus pandemic. We, the country of crores of population, suffered shortage of medicine. There was immense imbalance in availability of hospital beds, ventilators, PPE kits, oxygen cylinders throughout the country. Our healthcare system has lagged somewhere due to insufficient and improper management. Corruption is the another feature in the lack of healthcare system. You must have seen in the movies like Ankur Arora murder case of Gabbar is Back, which highlights the importance of human life in the multi-speciality hospital. How many of the general practitioners have valid degrees? How many of them are doing it as a service or profession? Who has a genuine feeling to treat or cure the patient? Aren't we responsible for the lack of our healthcare system? And the big answer is yes. It doesn't mean all are alike. We will be indebted to people like Dr. Baba Amte, Dr. Prakash Amte and not to forget our dear Mother Teresa. Still today, India has thousands of centers that do not charge a single rupee and offer free treatment to the sufferer. We have lost many great people in the past due to poor healthcare system, and it is still in spite of its so-called progress in the medicine. It was indeed a tragedy that we lost our first female doctor of India, Dr. Arandibai Joshi, as she didn't got treatment of TB on right time. As it is said by Mother Teresa, the biggest disease today is not TB or leprosy, but rather the feeling of being unwanted. Factors affecting our healthcare system are lack of infrastructure, shortage of trained manpower, unmanageable patient load, high out-of-pocket expenditure and fear, which is the most predominant factor. Most of the people died due to fear spread by negative and obsessive media and not due to corona. We have to transfer this fear into confidence. Cancer, which was earlier the most scary and dangerous word, it is now very common and people are conquering it with their confidence. In this modern age, each and everyone should be health conscious and updated. Exercise and proper diet should be mandatory. At least one exercise or game should be integral part of a busy schedule. Yoga shouldn't be optional, and we should always take a sound sleep, as it is said, early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. But following all these above mentioned mantras will keep us happy, as someone has very rightly said, happiness is the highest form of health. Thank you everyone for watching, and I would like to thank the organizers of the elocution competition. Thank you.